People that sleep without a blanket, how do protect yourself from the monsters? Teddy bear, the most powerful and loyal warrior. He's been with me for almost 32 years and traveled internationally. This image sums it up perfectly. I read my husband's toxic farts have long killed all the monsters must have glanced away, and then I read this thread as a continuance on that comment. Replace teddy bear with toxic farts or the most powerful and loyal warrior. Excitement over duration of partnership and international flatulence. I'm so delighted right now. Fun fact, my teddy bear is an Arctic seal I got for crushing it in anger management in the 2nd grade. I'm 34 now. He is indeed a warrior. Traveled to 5 countries and 12 plus states. He was too great to remain confined to the Arctic Circle. My bear is looking a bit frayed around the edges. I assume from all the nighttime monster skirmishes. I have that framed on my wall. Nice. I also have Mr. Seal, a puppet harbor seal who has shadowed me at work, met his twin while on vacation, and been served his very own dish of raw snout at a restaurant in San Francisco. I didn't ask the waiter. Mr. Seal must have. In terror to all monsters everywhere. Glad. I knew what this was before I opened the link. I have no idea why, but that image makes me strangely emotional. Mine is a cat that bears a striking resemblance to my childhood buddy. Had my cat Rags for 17 years, then, a couple of years later, we got these stuffed animals at work. I said the thing about the black cat, and the cute girl, who was just being friendly, bought one, and gave it to me 23 years ago. He is my monster in the closet, who keeps me safe. In the summer when it's too hot, that's what my elephant is for lol. Body pillow Teddy. Good grief, was that from DeviantArt? I'm old. Oh, that's my boy Ted keeping me safe. What a guy. Action bear extraordinaire. I collect stuffed sharks. I have like 8-9 and they are soon to be reinforced by a blahaj. Nice. I have a plush penguin that has been in 20 plus countries. This is true. I got one too. His name is Misery Bear. I buy him clothes and he's pretty well behaved. I got mine as a Mother's Day gift from my daughter so I'd have something to hold when I traveled for work. I was in my late 30s and am now 58. Still love that bear. At this point, Monster come to comfort me once I stop crying. They kinda just let me curl up on their lap and stroke my head until I do fall asleep, then they go back on top of my closet. What does he say? What monster can hurt me when I am the monster? Please stop. That's wrong, Dad. I need about 350. https://open spotify.com/track/5ku atod ilp2 tv org st c equals an f6wbqqgj333 fmpfg. Reminds me of a monster calls. Saying, nightman cometh. Just make sure no body part is hanging off the edge of the bed. And make sure eyes are not open. What about with arms wide open? I'm a 55-year-old man, but if I've just watched a horror movie, there is no way I can have any part of my body overhanging the edge that night. I sleep on my stomach. Except for dead of winter, I have both feet hanging off the end of the bed uncovered. Keeps my ankles from getting sore, and I have feet claustrophobia for lack of a better term. Also, if I sacrificed some toes, the monsters won't start with my face like you back sleepers. That's how you make it to 55. Always hang my ass over the edge. Someday my ass will get eaten. I call that the heat sink limb. Some people wouldn't see that as a problem winking. I mean, let's be frank here, blanket is best. But if ya must be exposed, at least practice safe sleeping. Arms and legs on mattress, eyes shut so it doesn't know you're awake. It'll probably get bored and go eat someone else. This guy know the trick. I sleep with my head under the pillow true, and they can't see me, hopefully true. If I can't see it, it's not there. Definitely true. Ravenous bug-bladder beast of trawl. The ostrich method of self-defense. Very effective. If I can't see them, they can't see me. So long as the monster is a ravenous bug-bladder beast of trawl, then you will be fine. You just reminded me of the spider who couldn't hide. True, I couldn't spot you last night. Thanks to my CPAP, I can sleep with my head under the pillow or under my stuffed bear. And to MC this post, it says without a blanket, but not without a sheet. Again, because of my CPAP, I can completely sleep under the sheet, no problem. Eaten by monster while head is under soft pillow doesn't sound like the worst way to die. At least I'd get to skip work the next day. You make sure the closet door is tightly closed. I woke one morning and saw the closet door slowly swing open. Before I could freak, my cat saunters out. My cat's a little stick and does not allow closed closet doors. He'll just scratch at it until I get up and open it, and then just walks away. I think he wants the monsters to get me, so he's not blamed for the murder. We hold hands. He has a lot of anxiety. Cat wants all of the smoke with those monsters in the closet, because Cat has long since dealt with the ones under your bed. What about the ones underneath the bed? That's what the fire poker is for. Thank you, Sir Terry Pratchett. I'm glad you weren't able to freak your cat saunters out. You must have a pretty big closet to fit while sleeping. My partner refuses to close the door at night. He's like, I want to hear the intruders. But the dog will hear the intruders regardless. Close the door. We need protection from the demons. The monster's door portals only work if the door is closed. Your cat is actually keeping you safe. Cats wants us all dead. They root for the masters. They want to bed to themselves. I woke up one morning, opened my eyes, and couldn't see and opened my mouth to a bunch of hair. When I grabbed the cat from on top of my face to throw her off, she dug her claws deep into my face. My face was ripped deeply on both sides. Not a good look to start the day. Stung like hell. Thought I might catch cat scratch fever. Came home late and forgot to feed her. In the morning when I slipped on my shoe, I was greeted to a soaker. People who have problem like yours. When your cat is still young and is scratching door and expecting your attention, do not give it attention. Don't open doors. After several nights, cat will stop. Just don't give up. My closet doesn't have a door. Slowly. You're lucky. My cat just busts open the closet door like it's a saloon in the Wild West. Flatulence. It's just the beast under your bed, in your closet, in your head. I like to keep closet doors open so that I know no one is hiding inside. On the contrary, keep it open so you know from the get-go. Not everybody knows they can only be opened from the outside. Just make sure something is covering my feet. When I sleep, I keep just my feet uncovered. It's very important for temperature regulation. You get completely used to it very quickly, and you no longer fear the monsters. Well, you see, the bed monsters are like vampires. Vampires can't get into your house without an invite, and bed monsters can't attack you unless your feet are exposed, so covering your feet will completely protect you. Say, if you have to have your feet poking out as a sacrifice to the monsters, I'm just scared for my toesies. I do that to protect myself from my foot-licking pity. How did you manage to get a monster with a foot fetish? Everyone knows the monster is going to grab your foot to pull off the bed. You, my friend, have a furry living in your closet. My husband's toxic farts have long killed all the monsters. This made me laugh. Thanks. What a good man protecting you. I would be honored to one day protect a loved one in this way. But alas, my farts are mediocre. It's a team effort. With the right cooking, your farts too can attain this magical ability. Oh, is that you? That sounds like SMTN, she would say face. You gave me a good laugh to end my night. Thank you. I serve my wife in a similar capacity. Sometimes hers kill the monsters halfway down the street. We protect each other. I sleep naked. My monster scares them away. Call me face thinking zipper. Well, so much for subtlety. Well, he never said it was big. Little sunshine. So thirsty. My trouser monster. Monster most likely to attack at night also depends on me for food, catnip, and chin scritchies, so he knows not to push his fuzzy luck. Isn't it interesting how many people have these kind of monsters, and almost nobody has a monster of the dog variety? Damn the cute and fuzzy little stickheads. Damn their adorable eyes. My dog is currently in his teenage stickhead phase. The cat is better behaved. My dog curls up under the covers by my feet, relying on me to protect her from the monsters. The aggressive pit bulls. Before my cat died, he would climb on top of me and position himself so that when I woke up, which never took long once he was on me, my eyes were looking straight into his eyes, which were mere CMS away. It was creepy AF. I nearly screamed every time. I don't know why he did it either. He was usually considerate. When I was sick, he would put his paw on my knee until I moved my legs apart, and then sleep between my knees. If I got worse, he would go alert someone. My dog is a monster in the sense that he destroys my house while I sleep. My cat tries to suffocate me by laying on me. I have a cat. If I hear something or wake up from a bad dream and the cat is still sleeping, then I know I'm safe. I did see her sitting on the bed staring into a dark corner once, though. I have several cats. If I hear something, I assume it's one of them, complain into thin air, then go back to sleep. Bingo! Thanks to my furry goblin, you could probably break into my house and start renovating my kitchen, and I'd be in my bed grumpy and asleep at the same time. For real, my cat is paranoid as hell. If something is wrong in the house, she's gone hiding somewhere. If she thinks it's safe enough to be out, then I'm good. My cats love to play the let's push everything off of the tables and counters game in the middle of the night. Guess whose murder is contemplated nightly when it's bedtime, because the cats now sleep in my room to keep them from being destructive fur goblins. If my Reddit activity stops, you know why. Someone could break into the house and thunk around making hella noise. We just assume it's the calico having zoomies or the orange getting his head stuck in a bag again. That last one was funny as duck. Without a thick blanket, how do you protect yourself when the cat starts titty stomping you in the night? Our cat did this. We have reusable shopping bags that he likes to climb into. I woke up to a bunch of noise one night. I got up to check it out. I found stuff knocked over, all over, and finally found him hiding behind the washer, still tangled in the bag. I laughed so hard. Poor baby. He doesn't mess with them much anymore. Mine is the opposite. Strange noise in the night. She's off to investigate. Tiny and fearless is what she is. Similar, if my cat thinks there's a problem, she will be stalking around growling. Otherwise, she's chilling or wants to be fed. My flatmate had a cat who used to sometimes sleep on the floor besides my bed. I had a bad case of sleep paralysis one night and woke up to the cat on the foot of the bed. Back arched, hair raised and hissing at an empty corner in the room. As I sat up and said something like hey to the cat, she shot out of the room. Didn't see her back in my room ever after that. This comment section is surprisingly wholesome and relatable.